where we dive deep into the wild, weird, and sometimes shady world of NFTs. Here, no project is too big, no promise too bold, and no scandal too small to escape our radar. From eye-popping valuations to questionable schemes, we're here to expose the stories others won't. Whether you're an NFT enthusiast or a skeptic shaking your head, this is your go-to for sharp analysis, bold critics, and the healthy close of sarcasm. Let's uncover the truth behind the hype and see what really going on in the NFT universe. Stay tuned, it's about to get real. Okay, here we go again. Humanity's relentless quest for peak absurdity has reached a new milestone. Serving legal papers via NFT. Yes, you heard right. We've gone from Tamagotchis weeping for digital food to blockchain lawsuits delivered by airdrop. Somewhere, the ghost of the Clippy from Microsoft Word is crying in a corner because it wasn't invited to this circus of innovation. Let's break this down, shall we? Accord, an actual institution built on centuries of jurisprudence, has decided that the best way to notify someone they're being sweet is not through registered mail or a good old-fashioned process server. No, it's by beaming them a shiny JPEG on the blockchain. Imagine explaining this to a medieval king, Your Majesty, instead of summoning the accused with a royal decree. What if you used digital monkey art? Of course, the NFT crowd will spin this as the future of legal correspondence. The same folks who said buying a pixelated gorilla for $100,000 was an investment are now convincing judges this is a legitimate way to drag someone to court. It's like handing out Game Boy cartridges in the 90s and calling it a birth certificate. Sure, it's cool, but does it actually make sense? And don't get me started on the logistics. Who's verifying that the defendant even knows what an NFT is? What if they don't have a crypto wallet? Are they just presumed guilty because they didn't check OpenSea for their court summons? This isn't justice. It's a Black Mirror episode nobody asked for. Next thing you know, we'll have judges banging gavels made of Ethereum code. But there is the kicker. But here is the kicker. Despite how completely ridiculous this sounds, there's something almost irresistible about it. It's on brand for our era. Airdropping lawsuits fits right alongside influencers selling crypto advice and billionaires naming their kids after algebra problems. It's just the kind of dystopian absurdity we've grown to embrace, like ordering avocado toast for $20 and calling it wellness. I can already see it now. The legal NFT drops will have rarity levels. Common summonses for parking fines. Epic summonses for tax evasions. Ladies and gentlemen, we've officially entered the multiverse of madness. In one corner, Javier Milei, the unhanged libertarian president of Argentina, whose economics policies make monopoly look like a sound physical strategy. In the other, Elon Musk, the man who thinks X, is the new town square and Dogecoin is the next global reserve currency. Together, they've birthed this moment of sheer lunacy. Milei advising Musk's fictional dog mascot, the almighty Doge, to get straight to the point. Let's unpack this, shall we? We have a sitting president who seems like a mix of Gordon Gekko and a YouTube conspiracy theorist. Or terrorist, I don't know. I mean, you know what I mean. Sending sage advice to a cartoon Shiba Inu. This is the world now. A realm where global leaders don't talk to ambassadors or trade negotiators, but the memes on the blockchain. Now let's talk about getting straight to the point. That's rich coming from a guy who literally shredded the Argentinian central bank on TV. It's like the guy who brings a Game Boy to a wedding telling you to focus on the moment. Meanwhile, Elon Musk, a man who once proposed colonizing Mars while simultaneously tweeting about memes, is the king of circuitous logic. If these two are the masterminds of efficiency, I'm starting to think Tetris was a better predictor of economic stability than Bitcoin. But there's the kicker. Despite how laughably absurd this is, there's something irresistible on brand about it. The spectacle, the chaos, it's like watching two kids argue over who gets the rare Pokemon card while the school burns down behind them. Somehow, this all feels inevitable in a world where Dogecoin, a meme turned cryptocurrency, is considered a valuable financial asset. I mean, why shouldn't a dog mascot get presidential advice? In this economy, your beanie babes are probably more stable than the peso anyway. And let's not forget the optics. Milei taking to Doge isn't just a meme, it's cultural reset. And let's not forget the optics. Milei talking to Doge isn't just a meme, it's a cultural reset. Imagine future historians explaining this. Well, kids, back in 2024, global diplomacy shifted to animated dogs and laser-eyed avatars. Shortly after the world decided traditional currencies were overrated and restarted trading JPEGs of bananas wearing sunglasses. In the end, it's all so gloriously sure. NFTs and meme coins are a digital dumpster fire, but they're our dumpster fire. You know what I mean? And if Milei and Musk want to stoke those flames by chatting with a cartoon dog, who are we to stop them? Just don't expect me to pay my taxes in Dogecoin when this whole thing inevitably crashes. Okay, we are back in the business. The financial world has done it again. Grayscale has unveiled their groundbreaking Bitcoin ETF options strategy, and it's being hailed as the next big leap in crypto innovations. Groundbreaking, you say? Right. Because nothing screams cutting-edge finance quite like reinventing a 1980s Wall Street gamble and slapping some blockchain lipstick on it. It's like talking your old Game Boy painted gold and calling it the Nintendo Switch Pro. Let me get this straight. We are now coming the volatile roller coaster of Bitcoin with the precision chaos cocktail of options trading and selling it as strategy. That's not a financial product. That's a Tamagotchi you can't stop feeding. The thing might die in your hands if you don't play the game exactly right. Except instead of pixelated tears, it's your retirement fund vanishing in real time. But don't worry, Grayscale is here to reassure us. They say this will streamline crypto investments. And if they say this, they mean this. You know what I mean? But if you believe this, I don't know. Yes, because nothing about options contracts, strikes, prices, and expiration dates screams user-friendly. It's like calling Dark Souls a relaxing meditation app. But hey, who needs simplicity when you have the words Bitcoin and ETF in one sentence? It's financial catnip for anyone who's ever thought Dogecoin was a good idea. Well, maybe in 10 years, you know what I mean. And let's not forget the marketing spin. They're positioning this as a way to hedge against Bitcoin's volatility. You know, like how putting jet fuel on a campfire is technically a strategy for controlling the flame. What could possibly go wrong when you mix leveraged speculation with an asset class that thinks a $10,000 swing in 24 hours is just Tuesday? Still, I have to admit there's a certain charm to it. It's so audaciously convoluted that you can't help but be impressed. They turned a high-stakes casino game into a PowerPoint presentation, and somehow people are buying it. It's like convincing someone to pay extra for the limited edition version of Monopoly where you replace paper money with NFTs. Stupid? You think so? Sure. Profitable? Absolutely. At the end of the day, this isn't about financial innovation. It's about selling hope packed in the blockchain buzzwords and Wall Street jargon. And while most of us know deep down that the whole thing is a house of cards, we can't help but peek inside. Because, let's face it, nothing is more irresistible than the promise of beating the system. Oh, I know I like beat the system, you know? Even if the system is designed to take you for everything you've got.
Thank you for tuning in, everyone. If you don't want to miss a single episode of NFTi's Investigative, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you're always the first to know when there's new content. You wouldn't want to be the last to hear about the hottest revelations in the NFT world, would you? Also, leave a like. That's your way of saying, hey, this was awesome, give us more. Honestly, your like is gold for the algorithm, so go ahead and click it. And hey, drop a comment below and let me know what you think about this episode. Whether you love NFTs, hate them, or just want to figure out why all of this is so crazy, I want to hear your opinions. And for the true supporters out there, there's the channel membership. With a small contribution, you can help take this channel to the next level while becoming an exclusive member of the NFTies investigative community. Treat yourself to that upgrade. We'll see you in the next episode when we dive deep into the world of NFTs again. Until then, stay critical and always keep it investigative. Stay tuned for more NFT madness, and let me know in the comments, what do you think, art or cash grab? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We hope you enjoyed this little dive into the dark, bizarre, and sometimes just downright ridiculous world of NFTs. Who would have thought digital art could be this dramatic? If you enjoyed these insights and are hungry for more scandals, more revelations, and even more sarcasm, give us a thumbs up and subscribe so you won't miss another episode. Tell us in the comments what shocked or amused you the most today. We're curious to hear. See you in the next episode of Inside NFTies, where we keep shining a light on what others prefer to keep in the shadows.